That concert was actually really good for like having such a small little venue. They like rocked it and the sound was awesome. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another concert story time about the time that I went to go see Kiss at the Morongo Casino. So if you guys like this kind of video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and click the bell to get notified down below of any future videos that I do. And always leave comments down below of any video requests or ideas you want me to film. And yeah, let's get into it. So the Morongo concert was, I believe, October 30th. I believe it was. I remember that because, you know, the next day was Halloween, and that was my first year at university. So October 30th, 2016. I had gotten wind of it because I follow one of the guys that works with Kiss, and they like always would constantly post the new dates, the new tour dates, and I couldn't pass it up. I was like, I'm totally going to go see them. And then after that, I had actually seen them again in the following year, 2017, in April at Laughlin. So if you guys want the concert story time of that, I mean, I already kind of did one, but like if you want its own standalone video, because I kind of did a get ready with me with the makeup that I used for that concert, which I have to say was really awesome makeup I did, because that was like full coverage. It was hot, I was sweating, and it looked like this at the end of the concert. So I digress. So the concert, I ended up actually going with my dad. That was really fun. And when we got there, I'll like insert a picture of like the casino, because there's the giant tower of the building, and then there's like this little, they have like a bowling alley or something like that next to it, and I assumed we were going into that for the concert. We get there, the entire entrance is weird. It was like 4 yields in one. Like you had the full-on freeway you were yielding to, kind of a thing, to get in, and so that was crazy. And then so we get in there, we park, and then we go through the casino to figure out like where we're supposed to go, because we see this tent, you know, those big tents you can get, like rentals. The concert was in there, and I was like, what? Because we had walked towards the other little building assuming it was there, but it was in a tent. If I can find any videos related to this concert, I will link them down in the description box below, because that concert was actually really good for like having such a small little venue. They like rocked it and the sound was awesome. I think because it was so small, the sound was like really good in a tent, I know. And it was good. Yeah, I'll try and find like the full concert video, link it down below. And there wasn't a lot of, well, there kind of was some drama. There's always drama going on when I go to concerts, but we were sitting there waiting. We got into our seats and we had like kind of good seats, like in the front-ish. I paid for the tickets. I always pay for the concert tickets, especially when I like really want to go. So we sat there for about, I don't know, an hour or half an hour at least before the concert. And we didn't eat anything, I believe, before we got in there, but we should have. But the thing about the concert was they like zip tied all the chairs together, so like you were sitting on top of each other, which I guess was to get the amount of people in that they sold the tickets for. But like, it was insane how many people they actually fit into the tent. And I'll try and do the set list down here for you guys of the concert, because I can't remember. It was 2016, so you know. But yeah, they were great. The only issue, as always with concerts like this, is that it was general. There was no like, because it was in a tent, so you're all sitting. I'm a short person. My dad is slightly taller than me. Lucky him. But it's always a pain for like the short people when it's general admission stuff, because then you're just like, these tall people are standing in front of me. And the issue again was the same thing, was like these ladies that were in front of us were like, woo, and they were tall and they were in my view, and I actually tried to go into the aisle. They went into the aisle, and it was funny because I think that was the most that they actually interacted with the audience. Like all of them interacted with the audience, which was pretty cool, because it was a small venue, you know. And there was a part in the concert where Paul goes like, you know, he goes to the sides, both sides usually, at some point in the concert. I believe, what song is it? Is it Cold Gin? I think it's Cold Gin when he always does that, because, you know, they seem to always do like the same things, kind of running on autopilot, but not really. And so he realized, oh, I can go over to the side. So we went to our side a lot. If I can find the Snapchat, I did like a Snapchat thing on my Snapchat, actually, of the concert, so I'll try and like put that in here, because I do have it as a memory and I did save it. It was really fun. But there was like a moment where he tried to like show off, and I'll like try and do a picture here of what he was trying to do. He was like trying to hold the guitar like this, like on his like underneath his chin, and like play like that. And then it was funny because Paul tried to do that, and then he like lost his grip on the guitar and like went to drop it, and you could just see the second of "oh fuck" in his face, and it was just so funny. And then he like checked the tuning and was like, dude, like again, it was so funny. But yeah, I laughed so hard. And then there was these, okay, casino drinks, of course. There was a lady or a couple ladies that went up on their chairs, and they were towards the front. Oh my gosh. Have you ever read Paul Stanley's autobiography? I can tell you this much: him with makeup and him without makeup, two different people. Because the way that he responded to that was, because he was towards the front, and he went like pointing them out, and they were like woo girls. If you've ever seen that, How I Met Your Mother, the woo girls. And so he was like, oh, turn around, like, let me check you out. And then both girls were like, no, you turn around. Because he does that. He shakes his ass to the audience, and I think I actually got some footage of that, because that was like hilarious. And like the entire time my dad was like, what is going on? Because I think that was his first Kiss concert. So like when they were like in full makeup and everything, and he was like, holy shit, what is this? Because if you guys have not seen the video of the first time I actually met Paul and Jean, it was at a book signing. I will link it up in the cards. That was also the first time he met them. But I remember in line, he told me at this moment, he was like, these are the guys that like when I was in junior high, they were like in and they were popular, and like everyone was into them. And he had a friend that had full bedding of Kiss, and he was like, Jessica, that actually scared me. Like apparently they scared him. And I just found it funny because I'm like, they're people and they scare you, but I guess because of the makeup, I don't know. So that was like this concert was his first concert, seeing them live with their whole full makeup, full costumes and everything. And he was just like, holy shit. And there was a point actually in the concert where I think it was this one. I've gone to so many, it's kind of a blur sometimes. But yeah. Okay, totally lost my like train of thought. So there's a point in the concert where they actually showed like flashback photos, kind of similar to what was in their autobiography books of them younger, like playing around with the makeup and everything when they were like just starting out. And I could see out of the corner of my eye, but I was like, oh, like checking it out because it was like in the projector behind Eric Singer. And yeah, he was like actually really interested in it. And I think it was because like I don't know, the more concerts we've gone to together and stuff, it's been kind of interesting because I noticed I'm the exact opposite of him. He's the I'm just gonna stand here, and I'm the yeah, and I like and I end up dancing around, singing, shouting every song. Like I lost my voice. But it was a great concert, and just if I could go there again, yeah, I would, because like even if it was intense, like it was cool, except for when we were getting out, they only had one entrance exit, like one little thing because it's a cutout, and everyone was getting out. We were in the front, so we were like the last ones to get out. It was so crazy because we're like cattle going to slaughter, and there were like a whole bunch of people just mooing. But before I forget, there was a part at the end because they had Eric come up and sing Beth. He actually, if you have not watched my San Manuel Casino acoustic concert story time, I'll link that also in the cards, where he did not want to come up and sing Beth. He wanted to stay by the drums. Well, this time he actually did go up and sing Beth, and there was something I did not catch. I don't think anyone really caught it, but he was saying something, and then him and Paul were both laughing, and then Paul was like, I'm gonna get you later for that. I don't know. From how they interact with each other, it's like really, I don't know how they all interact with each other. They get along so well. So I'm like really hoping that like the farewell tour, like there's rumors that the ex members are gonna come in, and I hope to see them all, like Bruce, Ace, Peter, and just like be able to interact like that, like they're friends and stuff. But yeah, they were like saying something because I think it was the girls in the front again, and I swear, I can't even imagine. If you guys remember, I think it was around 2016-17 where they were doing the backstage like live streams. They are some crazy motherfuckers. Like the most random. And so how they interact with each other, it was really good to see, and it was kind of funny how they just interacted. And it was all in all a really good concert. Just the only downside was the girls in front of us that were the woo girls. So very short video. There wasn't really much to say because there wasn't really much drama, to be honest with you. It's just maybe that they were late. But the cool thing was we could actually see when they were doing the meet and greet stuff, you could see it behind the side towards the left of where we were sitting. You could see the screen and then where they were taking the pictures, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, it was a good concert. If you guys like this kind of video, thumbs up, subscribe, bell notification, and I'll see you on Thursday and with a new video. So yeah, hope you guys liked it, and yeah, see you Thursday. Bye guys.